What's your overall trading style?
Yeah, well, I have had to rebuild my strategy totally because I wanted to be a day trader.
What advice would you give to your younger version of yourself?
Don't be such an idiot. because when I started trading in 2007-8, I thought that how hard can this be?
What's your experience with AquaFunded?
I managed to hit the jackpot with Aqua because there are not too many rules. I like that. For example, you don't have to use stop loss.
Hey everyone, my name is Jamie and I've been a Forex trader for over 6 years and I have a Discord channel with over 18,000 members. I'm also a proud team member of AquaFunded. Today we have a very special guest here with us, a trader who has taken full advantage of what AquaFunded offers with a payout of $5,000 in 2 payouts, all from just a $100,000 instant account. Mika is someone we can all learn a lot from, so make sure to get rid of any distractions. Subscribe for much more value coming up, and without further ado, let's get into it. So I'd like to welcome Mika. Thank you so much for being here today, man.
Thanks for having me. It's very interesting. I'm excited. This is first time I'm being interviewed, so
Hopefully not the last. Hopefully not the last. So Mika is very, very cool. We had a little bit of a chat. Mika's from Finland, and yeah, obviously $5,000 in 2 payouts. Really, really amazing. Mika, could you just tell us a bit about yourself and when you first got into trading?
Well, I was living normal, simple life, going work and raising kids, but in the early 2000s, I learned that people used Fibonacci retracements in the trading. You know, Fibonacci, it's the proportions of figures that's all over in the nature, and that got me interested in trading. And in 2008, 2012, I traded gold and silver. But then I was in an accident and I wasn't able to trade anymore. But last summer, I just happened to think that it would be nice to start again. And then I took a little bit training period and started in September to work full-time trade. Last time, in the first time, I was mainly swing trader, but nowadays I'm a day trader and I trade only gold, nothing else.
Okay, amazing. So you must have enjoyed that bullish run from gold for 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, I did. Now, last week it came crashing down and I enjoyed it much more because it was good week. Best so far. Yeah.
That's amazing to hear, man. So you've obviously been training for quite a while. You obviously took a little bit of a unfortunate break from it. Then you got back into it last summer, you said. With the whole trading space, obviously prop firms being relatively new into the industry, what made you start using prop firms and how have they impacted your trading career?
Well, they changed. It was a game changer, you know. I didn't know anything about this prop firms, so I first thought that take a brokerage account and put few $1,000 there and start trading. But then I found these prop firms and it was like Christmas. I could take just a little investment and I could get big account. So I ditched my day job and started. That helped me start full-time trading. Without prop firms, it wouldn't have been possible.
Amazing. Yeah, I like that answer a lot. And, you know, like you said, it's Christmas. Well, Christmas is around the corner, so that's perfect timing. So obviously, you know, I'm sure you've had your fair share of different prop firms. What's your experience with AquaFunded and what stood out about AquaFunded compared to other prop firms?
I'm a little bit too impulsive guy, so I do first, and after that I do the background check and evaluation. But I managed to hit the jackpot with Aqua because there are not too many rules. I like that. For example, you don't have to use stop loss. I of course always use it, but it's nice that there are not too many rules. But I think the best thing was this platform or dashboard or something like that, because there is a calendar and you can see how much profit you have made each day, and there are tools and economic calendar, and even I noticed there are some challenges or competitions, but I haven't yet have time to participate them, but they look fun. But it's clear and simple. I like that. You know, there's nothing you don't need. Yeah, that's why I like it very much.
I love that a lot. Yeah, transparent, very what you see is what you get. And obviously with the tools, we try to assist. I think, like you said, you mentioned the calendar, it actually helps a person understand the essentially stats of their trading, not just going with it every single day. There's something to fall back on. So yeah, your results again, you've made $5,000 in 2 payouts, just using a $100,000 instant account. That's crazy. $5,000 in 2 payouts is quite a bit of money, to be fair. What was your mindset behind going for that account size, and how do you approach growing it?
Well, I estimated, the first I had to decide how much money I want to make per year. And then I have to evaluate or estimate the yearly return from the how big percentage I'm getting from the account. Actually, I didn't estimate it. I read some book. There was list what good best traders did, so I copied that. And after that, I just calculated my risk management. 100k seemed suitable account, so I took that. Not too little, but also not too much.
Yes.
So it's a size I'm comfortable with.
Okay, amazing. And why did you opt for the instant account instead of like a 1-step or a 2-step?
I think it was not time consuming to start the challenge. I did start one challenge, but I don't have the patience to do something when I don't get any money out of it. But then when I found out that Aqua had instant funded account, that was so great. It was match made in heaven,
I love it. Yes, instant account, it's essentially boom, here's your account, and obviously start earning money. So I like that a lot. So let's talk a little bit about strategy. I know you mentioned something about Fibonacci in the beginning. What's your overall trading style, and are there any key habits or strategies that helped you secure the profits that you essentially made this year?
Yeah, well, I have had to rebuild my strategy totally because I wanted to be a day trader. My trade is open on average 60 minutes and 11 seconds.
Okay.
And when I stop when I stop working, I close all my trades, so then I don't have to think about anything what happens in the market because I'm out. My trading strategy is that I use only 3 moving averages and volume.
Okay.
And then I have those 4 screens, and all those screens are gold price chart in different time frames. So I have the full picture all the time. Then I trade from the 10-minute candlestick charts and price actions, candlestick formations, and volume. They tell me when to enter the price, and I enter the market and when to go up. So it's quite simple. I think the best thing for me in my strategy is that I have eliminated fear and greed. So
amazing.
I risk per trade, I risk 0.1% of the account. So it's basically $100. If the price doesn't go where I want it or I thought it would go, I can enter prematurely so that even it won't take that 100 away.
Yeah.
And I have eliminated also greed because, well, I have weekly trading goals, how much money I want to make per week. Then I have also, and that's not too high, so it's easy for me to do. But also I have daily trading goals. It's the amount of money that I can think I can make each day. And when the daily price goal is reached, I stop trading totally. For example, I take profits in there. For example, let's say the price is really low and next resistance is up there. But when price goes to halfway, I have received my daily goal. So I put stop, take profit from there, and then it stops, and I've done the money, and then I walk away. So if you let the greed come in the way, the thought of endless profits, it messes your head. But this way I can relax and treat this like a job. I go to work, I trade, if I reach daily goal, okay, then I stop trading. So it's
I like that system a lot. I like that system a lot.
yeah, me too. It's working good. I like it.
So I think it's quite interesting because, you know, you said a lot of the time when we interview traders, you know, it's more so like maybe a support resistance breakout or SMC or ICT, whatever case may be. But yours is very, very interesting because you obviously have, like you said, your 3 moving averages, you focus on volume, you have 4 charts laid out with different time frames, all on the same pair. So it's a very, very interesting outlook. And yeah, that's very cool that, you know, you managed to, obviously that system works for you, but it's very cool that you managed to get 2 payouts worth $5,000 because of that, which is crazy. So with regards to the challenge, you know, is there any advice that you would say maybe the most important tip for traders trying to pass challenges or actually approaching that instant funding account like what you did?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question. Could you
No
repeat?
stress. Sure. So is there any advice that you could give traders to how they should approach the instant funded account or even a 1-step or 2-step trading account?
Oh, well, educate yourself first. After that, start trading.
Yes. Sure.
Nothing replaces the screen time, live screen time you use in front of the computer. My wife said that she can't understand that how someone can think it's interesting to watch this candlestick charts moving, but there is so much drama, and when you look the charts long enough, you start to see patterns and how the price moves. It gives the feeling that this may be a fake breakout, so you're ready for the quick reverse trade. So use the time so much enough so that you know what you're doing, and after that take challenge or instant fund.
Okay, amazing.
And one thing, don't waste your time trying to find holy grail or some automatic trading system or expert advice. They don't work. You have to find your own style.
I like that a lot. So advice, first of all, invest into education, put the time in to look at your charts, and there's no quick fix, right? Like you said, no holy grail. The main thing is, and which I can agree to this a lot, is obviously, you know, work on your craft, get better at it, put more time into the charts, and then you'll obviously see the results that you want.
Yeah, and don't try to copy trading styles from others, because I think Linda Bradford Rusk said it good, that she can teach the whole trading style to you, but you will never make money with it, because you have to have your own style. But it's good to learn about those different trading styles, because that you get more knowledge out of it, and your experience expands, even though you finally end up with your own strategy.
Okay, I love that a lot. And I know you said you've been trading for a while. I think you mentioned timeframes of 2008. But what advice would you give to your younger version of yourself if you want to get into trading?
I'd say to my younger self that don't be such an idiot. because when I started trading in 2007-8, I thought that how hard can this be? Just Fibonacci retracements and straight, no demo accounts. I straight put money in. You know what happens there when you do it. I blew up my account several times. After that, I started studying trading psychology, candlestick patterns, more trading psychology, trading styles, and more trading psychology. In trading, 10% of the trading is the strategy you have. 90% is your mindset, your psychology, and your risk management. Your account preservation is the most important thing. If I had known then how hard work it requires, I think I wouldn't have started it. So it was good I didn't know it.
I like that transparency. I love that transparency a lot. So you say obviously 90% is psychology, which I fully agree with you. How would you say that you worked on your psychology from when you first started trading till now? How would you say you improved that?
A lot. really lot. I suffered the same symptoms, of course, as anyone: fear trading, fear of loss, and fear of missing out, and greed and fear came between couple of seconds on both sides. But when you educate yourself enough, you finally start to believe what you read. Experienced traders say so. So it took me lots of time, but
I can imagine. Yeah. So,
but I'm a little bit at this moment. I'm a little bit afraid because I have had good success, and I'm getting confident. I'm afraid I'm a little bit too confident. So I have to be more careful. And this trading psychology thing is that you have to constantly read about this, even the same books about trading psychology, because you can't fully apprehend all of it at once, but you have to repeat and repeat and repeat, and through repetition, then you will learn to do the right things.
yes, I agree. Yeah, I think, that's great. Very, very transparent information that you gave us. I'm very curious. So, obviously you took a break from trading, then you just started trading recently again. What inspired you to, essentially start your trading journey again?
Well, I was completely bored with my work because I was doing renovations for years and hammer and drilling and all that, and I was so fed up with it. So then one day I was in a coffee house and suddenly started thinking that would be fun to try if I could do it. So now I put my hammer in the toolbox, and now the only hammer I want to see is at the end of it.
I love that. That's so cool. Do you, now that you actually mentioned that, so do you also use Japanese candlesticks a lot with your trading style?
Yeah, all the time, nothing else.
Okay.
Steve Nysen, he's the guy who brought the Japanese candlesticks to Western world. He wrote a really good book or two books. They are really, really interesting to read about the history of those.
Yes. Yes, I remember, I think one of them was the Japanese Candlestick Bible. Yeah. Very, 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 very good tactic to use for trading. But yeah, thanks so much, Mika. So I really appreciate you, obviously taking the time to do this interview. Mika, all the way from Finland, again with $5,000 in 2 payouts from a $100,000 instant account. Really, really crazy. We hope to see you here again on the interviews. Maybe a bigger payout or just consistently, you hitting your goals, which we love to see. So thanks again for today and your time. We really, really appreciate it at Aqua.
Thanks to you too. I'm just getting started, so I hope we'll meet again.